Let me answer your immediate question. No, the series is not cancelled. But for those who want to hear more on it, just listen for a few minutes, alright? I know I've made a few community posts in regards to the future of this series, but I know not everybody sees that, so I'm gonna make a video. First of all, I'd just like to thank you for the continuous support of the concept arc. Like, to this day, I still see comments asking about where the next part is, and today I hope to answer about that. It has been over a year since the last video related to the concept arc has been releasing July 7th of 2020. So what's happened since? Truth be told, nothing. I've hardly worked on the series since my last video on it, though it's still lingering in the back of my mind. What I want to do with the series and just how I can make it better. But let me make this video an announcement that, in all honesty, I want to completely rework the series from scratch. By that, I mean start completely fresh, all back to the beginning. Why is this? Well, for starters, ever since The Mind, also known as Tonight We Strike animation, I've been really unsatisfied for how the series was going. Not with just the path of the plot, like that it's kind of gonna stay the same, but just the tone of it. But the song choice of Tonight We Strike, it came off as way too energetic and aggressive, and that's probably why I disliked the video so much. Way too different of a pace, and not to be cream, but it's edgy, and I just like to start fresh from it. Next is that I'd like to handle the series with much more care than from when I just started it, giving it much more polish and detail, and a lot more things to pay attention to. There are quite a few scenes in the original video with the design, Aishite. They're just filler, and I want to just have every little bit have some kind of meaning behind it. Maybe I'm asking for too much of myself here, but I'd like to do that. Something that might not be as big of an issue with others, but is with me, is the use of the Meatly as the main victim or character, however you want to put it. I understand and makes sense in the idea that it's like constant bending not being in the game, but honestly, I feel really strange about portraying an actual person in this way. Not to mention my current thoughts with the Meatly. Not gonna go into extreme detail here, but just check my Twitter thread I made a few months ago for reference. I'll put it in the description. I have an idea that I could use just as well as game developer versus scrapped content, and perhaps use as ways to just expand the universe of my story. I also want to have standalone content that's not just the characters going along with the song playing, like interactions between characters that pan out more of the plot and story, and just interpretation of the viewer. And I feel that where I currently am with the story, it'd be too late to start content like that. Now let me be blatantly clear. I genuinely want your brutally honest thoughts on what I said with what I have planned with the series. I want to take care of the series for those who show their absolute love for it, and I don't want to destroy it for them. They mean the world to me. Write me a paragraph if you really need to. I'll read it. And if anybody has questions I didn't cover in this video, I'll be open to answer them too. I hope to update you all more often on the series, be it videos or community tab posts. I'll keep you all posted. I hope to hear you guys' thoughts. Later, nerds.